Hello, StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a 4v4 MONOBATTLE on Slayer S, and let's introduce these players. In the bottom right side of the map, we have Team Red. It is the Red Zerg player, Zzz. His teammate, the Red Protoss player, Habiza, from UVU Esports. The Red Zerg player from TPS Slughorn, and their Red Terran friend, QC Devil. Blue team represented in the top left by the Blue Terran player, Soggy Sporks. The Blue Protoss player, Giant Panda. The Blue Terran player, Zerg Rush, represented by Cheese. And the other Cheese representing Blue Protoss player, it is Luke. These guys are so chatty. I wish there was a way to turn off chat in replays. I really do. If there's a way, let me know in the comments. I will give you a high five and a kiss, maybe, depending on how things go, how I feel about the high five. So this is interesting. UVU Esports, there's a Utah Valley University that I actually attended one semester of here in Utah, and the Wolverine is their logo, is their mascot. I wonder if this is actually a student in my state that's part of this organization. That's really cool stuff, but holy smokes, pylons up here from Habiza. Sporks recognizes what's going on. Cannons, it's a cannon rush from Habiza. I see this sometimes in mono battles, where one player does do a cannon rush. It's difficult to pull off in a 4v4 just because a lot of people can respond to it. And generally one person is cannon rushing here, pulling all the probes off the line that was Giant Panda. I don't know if you need that many, but leaving 4 to take down this pylon. Good. I like that. These SCVs doing nothing. Okay, 2 of them are attacking. So they're going to take down this pylon on the high ground before the cannon finishes, and they do, but they can't. Oh, taking some shots, losing a probe. Their probes are going to town on this supply depot for Soggy Sporks. Team Blue in a lot of trouble right now. Oof, another probe gets killed. This pylon somehow, not able to be protected by this cannon from the Zealot up top, though. That's not good for that pylon. Probe gets in for Habiza, throwing down additional cannons. Trying to dance back and forth here, staying alive. Another pylon coming up. That was not protected by anything. Habiza, losing it immediately there. Gee willikers, another cannon forced to be canceled. You got it. It's a slow progression, Habiza. You can't have unprotected photon cannons here and expect it to go well. Keeps losing probes, though. 8 kills on that photon cannon. 1 on the other one on the low ground. High ground cannons are here, though. Oh, it can hit that gateway. It's hitting that Zealot that's trying to hit this cannon. Just absolute good protection here going on. What do we have in production? We got 2 factories coming up for Soggy Sporks. Ooh, Immortals on the way for Luke. Immortals should be able to handle this. They do amazingly against buildings. I don't know if cannons hit them very hard at all. Actually, a lot of health too here. So another Zealot dead. 1 kill on that cannon. This gateway is absolutely going to die. There's no saving that now. Also going to hit that pylon for Giant Panda, depowering this gateway. Giant Panda is in a lot of trouble, as is Soggy Sporks. I know he's making tanks at some point. Where are they? Here they are. The factories are there. Oh, Immortal's walking over from Luke. I got Immortal, says Luke. That is what I have. Gonna go and, yeah, look at that. Bam, bam, bam. Just the fire rate and the damage they're doing here against armored stuff. 50 damage per shot. They are the building killers. That's what Immortals are, for sure. Also good against roaches and tanks and other things that are armored. Alright, so it looks like this is being shut down pretty handily. The probe dies for Habiza. Yeah, 3 kills, 2 kills each. Yep, that's how you deal with cannon rushes. Just rush Immortal. Call it good. Yeah, that was beautiful. That was gorgeous stuff there. Great response by Luke, getting his Immortals out in under 5 minutes to deal with that thing. I don't think that was very cost efficient for Team Red. Team Red's in a lot of trouble here. Alright, so TPS Slughorn does have an expansion. I think I looked at this earlier. Okay, he is Muta. He is Mutalisk. The other Zerg player I'm pretty sure is Hydra. Yep, there's the Hydralisk Den getting the muscular augments on the latest patch. So movement speed increased by 25% and attack range by 1, not by 2. For a total of 6 range instead of the 7 that was so scary for a while there. Meanwhile, Team Blue is expanding as well. They did not panic and just sit on one base and try to deal with that cannoning player. Alright, so the sound that I've been hearing on this map that freaks me out is the sound of these rocks being destroyed. For whatever reason, the map makers wanted to let everybody know when these rocks go down. So if you hear that sound and your rocks aren't down, you're like, okay, the other team took their super impressive, super gold, triple Vespine Geyser base. We need to do something about that possibly. Warp Prism coming down with Immortals. Luke Luke is looking good, man. Trying to sneak on in and murder some stuff. Immortal drop here seems good. QC Devil has absolutely no defense whatsoever. There's a pylon block and an attempted expansion via Habiza. Immortal's dropping. Rocking what? Going after SCVs. SCVs running. Good reaction time by QC Devil. Not bad, actually. Except for these Immortals that are left behind to get absolutely massacred. Zerg player in trouble too. Ghosts here for QC Devil. Ooh, we do like a ghosting player. Muta's already out for TPS Slughorn. Oh, that War Prism is in so much trouble. Mutalisk's taking it down. Oh, 2 Immortals inside too. Oh, ouch. Liberators come in for Zerg Rush trying to do some stuff. I don't think they could find a place they wanted to be, and they're running away now. Mutas are out for TPS Slughorn, though. Looking absolutely beautiful. Ghosts in production by QC Devil as well. I'm not sure what level this game is, but I would say at least Diamond. I'd say at least Diamond here. That Cannon Rush was not the greatest thing I've ever seen, but the reaction by Team Blue was good. I like how fast the Mutas are coming out from Slughorn expanding here as well. Our Ghosts are already in production. Hydralisk count getting a little bit high for Zzz as well. I mean, I'm going to argue this is probably one of the higher level games I have seen. I need to... Maybe I'll go back and watch loading screen, see if I can figure it out. Maybe put that in the thumbnail. But regardless, Mutas are out for Slughorn. Move in, man. Your Mutas are no good hanging out here in the middle of Nowheresville. Remember I said I think this is at least Diamond? I don't know about that anymore. Dude, go. Good. I mean, I like that you're dancing around in the dead air. Are you waiting for additional Mutas to come help you? Just go poke it and see what you're dealing with. You could shut this cannon down. You could shut all these cannons. There's that sound. These rocks are gone. Wow, getting distracted there. So many cannons. Giant Panda really worried about Muta attacks. You are waiting so long, Slughorn. You could have shut this down so easy. So easy. Killed this cannon. The other cannons wouldn't even come up. Panda would not be able to have anything at this base at all. But instead, you waited for like a critical number of Mutas. I don't know what it is. Nuke's on the way. Nuke's on the way for QC Devil. I do enjoy a good nuke or two in my 4v4 mono battles. All right, where's my Muta player? 5 more Mutas on the way. Is he trying to just get like 40 Mutalisks and go to town, which is pretty good. Whoa, Team Red takes theirs out fast, thanks to Immortals mostly. Ghosts too, I guess. I mean, ghost damage versus buildings isn't something to write home about, but still. All right, what do we got? Almost a full page of Mutas. Oh, look, there are cannons now. Oh, surprise. Gosh, dang it. Dang it, Mutalisk player trying to take down a pylon, decides maybe not worth it. Is worth it. Is worth it. Freeze SCV. There we go. SCV transferring around. Free probe. Free more SCVs. There is no defense here at all. At all at Spork's base. Oh, but guess what showed up? A million Liberators. Run! Run, Mutalisks. As good as they are, there are some really good counters to Mutas in the game. Specifically, a whole ton of Liberators doing splash damage. 5 damage times 2. Against air-to-air targets. Ghosts moving in by themselves. Soggy Sporks trying to expand down here. There's nothing here right now. Oh, except for all these... Oh, all those mules. Dude, go kill those mules. I mean, I guess taking down the command center is good, but killing the mules seems really good, too. Make turrets, says Giant Panda. Oh, tank coming in. Tank versus Ghost. Oh, man, look at that DPS on these dudes. Surprisingly good. Surprisingly good DPS. Oh, the mules are getting destroyed as well. About friggin' time. And versus tank... Tank gets a shot off. Ghost Muta. Good combination, I feel like. Are they good against Liberators? Maybe. Perhaps. A lot of tanks from Soggy Sporks here, though. Ghost Cloak! Cloak picking off tanks one by one. Siege up and scan. No, says Soggy Sporks. I'm going to hang out instead. I'm very afraid about this one. There's the scan. A Liberator is going to set it to Fendermo circles. Kind of. Yes, actually. Muta's coming in. Picking off the tanks, but whoa, the splash damage. Look at that damage. Oh, a nuke being thrown down on the front line. Just kidding. Just kidding. Which one of these dudes that tried to throw the nuke got absolutely destroyed? Immortal Hydra coming in from Habiza. Habiza's got Immortals after cannon rushing? That's nuts. Immortal versus Immortal with Hydra support. I like Team Red in this situation. Ghost coming from the backside, trying to pick those Immortals off as well. There's the scan, though. Oh, Ghosts. Run for your lives. Get out of that scan range. But taking out a few precious Immortals there. Lost time. Zealots in here from Giant Panda as well. Zealots getting absolutely eaten alive, though, by these Hydras and these Immortals. Maybe they killed a Hydralisk. I don't know. Maybe. Ooh, don't go in range of those circles, man. Liberator good. Liberator good in 4v4 mono battle, it turns out. Unfortunately, Luke's Nexus is gone. That's so many Immortals with +1, too. Habiza cannon rushed, and he has this many Immortals with +1 at the 10-minute mark. That is pretty good. That is pretty good stuff. More and more Mutas. Just 7 more just popped in for TPS Slughorn. Hydra is trying to get those Liberators. Mothership Core dies, though. A little bit too slow to run away. It turns out +1/+1 here for the Hydras. Range of 6 already up. Immortal versus Immortal. Maybe, do you have AMP round energy required for it? Not here. Tank setting up in siege mode. Oh, tanks. Goodbye, tanks. Immortals crushing through there. Hydras and Ghosts taking out Liberators, but too many circles. Run! Run, Team Red! Okay, they're getting out. They are getting out of there. Immortals coming in, staying inside the circle of safety, though. I like that. Good contain here by Team Red. Mutas, get involved, man. Get involved. Are you just waiting to get maxed out on Mutalisks? What are you, 166? You're close. 11 more on the way. You are very close to being maxed out on Mutas. Again, I feel like this is a high-level game based on what we're seeing here. 1,000,000 cannons from Habiza. He likes cannons. That's for sure. And actually not a bad unit, except for the Immortals and the tanks on the other side. It keeps Liberators away. Anyway, it keeps Zealots away pretty well, too. All those cannons. So 2 for 1's not bad. Immortals taking out a Ghost thanks to the Observer help overhead from Luke. Luke does have that detection ability. Hydra's moving in. Hydra versus Immortal. Pretty good for the Hydra. Trying to take out these Liberators before the circles come in. I don't know if it's enough. No, you're trying it, but... yeah, get out of there. Get out of there. Get out. Run. Oh, so many dead Hydras. So many dead Hydras so far. Time for Mutas to go, says TPS Slughorn. Let's do this thing. Flying in. They can pretty much, like, 3-shot, maybe 4-shot a command center, which is nice. A lot of dead stuff here. The Liberator's trying to come in, but I'm not sure if there's even... And there we go. There are enough Liberators. Get out. Run. Oh, dude, don't even think about fighting. Moment of silence for all those Mutalisks. Dude, your macro is good. You spent a lot of time building those Mutas, which I appreciate, as a Ghost Corpse slides down this ramp leading into Blue Base. And then you decided to head-on attack about 20 Liberators. Have you been playing Legacy of the Void? I gotta get off that. Habiza moving in with his Immortal Ghost composition. Ghost good against Zealots, turns out. Great here. Do you have EMPs? I don't know. I mean, good against the Immortals. Don't really help against the Liberators, though. A nuke at the front would be amazing. Team Red expanding like crazy behind this. This has 2 expansions going on right now. Slughorn has 2 bases as well. I guess we're getting the Mutaflock back up. +3 flyer attack on the way for the 13 Mutas that you have left over. Or perhaps have made since that final battle. Suppose that's what it could be as well. Hydra, Ghost versus Immortal. Again, pretty good situation, I think, for the Hydralisks, but Circles of Doom showing up again. Liberators, man. They're just good. They're a really good unit. Terran players, figure out how to use that in your daily compositions, and you'll be much happier about things. Ghosts killing Immortals that dare venture beyond the circles of safety afforded them by the Liberators. Moving up more Hydras. Bzzz. Immortals on the right side by Habiza. Going to try to sneak up this ramp, but there are Liberators on everywhere. Don't get starved, says Zergrush. Expand. They're trying. But Team Red has better macro, I feel like, here. They've got these extra bases here in the middle sections. Team Blue just now trying to land a command center. Soggy Sporks is right there attempting to do that. But I don't know if it's going to work out. I don't think it's going to work out. And in my opinion, what do we got here? Immortals chasing down Ghosts with Observer support here. They don't care. They don't care anymore that they're in a lot of trouble versus these Ghosts because they have an Observer. Who needs minerals, says Soggy Sporks. I'll give you some. I will give you some. Habiza expanding. Team Red is really good. Really good at expanding so far. Dude, scout this thing. Scout it. Murder it. That is so many mules. So many mules there. We have an Immortal Zealot attack here from Team Blue. Moving on into somewheres. These cannons are not finished yet. Hydras might come in to save the day. Flank, Hydras. Flank. Flank. Give the cannons time to finish. Here it is. Hydra's coming. Oh, the cannons are dying so fast, though. From the backside, though, are the Hydralisks. Oh, Immortals. Oh, Liberators trying to cover it. Couple Immortals going the wrong way. End up getting murdered there, too. The rallies are bad on these Immortals for Luke. But crushing through everything of Habiza's is Luke here. He might get stuck. Unfortunately, Muta's in the air. Immortals on the ground. Hydra's coming in as well. Luke essentially by himself here. Immortal count plummeting drastically. Liberator still setting up shop, trapping Team Red in here a little bit. Zealots taking out a hatch as well. Great job, Giant Panda. All your Zealots are dead, but killing bases of your opponent is always a nice deal. Habiza holding on. Team Red again out expanding their opponent fairly handily. right now. It's just if the mutas can avoid flying into giant flocks of Liberators, I think Team Red will be okay in this game. But man, if that happens again, I'm gonna rage quit is what I'm going to do. Oh, Liberator set up. No, Defender mode circles and Zealots and lots of stuff here. Zealots are +2/+2. Gorgeous upgrades. Ghost versus Zealot here. A lot of Zealot, it turns out. Ghosts are pretty good, but not when outnumbered by this much. Immortal's coming in trying to save them and doing fairly well at it, too. Need gas, says Zergrush. Need gas. Who is Zergrush? He's not a Terran. Yes, he's a Terran. He's a Terran. He's not a Zerg. Liberators again. Zergrush doing just handy work here with these Defender mode circles. And keeping a few Liberators out just in case mutas show up. I like that a lot. Mutas raining down terror on Giant Panda's base, though. There are tanks here. There are Zealots. That is it. Liberators coming in. Oh, no, run! No. Do not stop. Run. Run. Do not stop. Run so fast and so far from these Liberators. Drag them away. Drag them away so the rest of your team can do good things on the other side of the map. I like this. Ooh, is he going to get out-angled? Oh, my gosh. No. Do not get stuck. Okay. Okay, manages to live. Meanwhile, the Immortal's raining down fire for Ibiza on this left side. Luke's Nexus explodes. A lot of dead probes here as well. There are some Liberators left for Zergrush. Zergrush is maxed out, dude. On +2/+2 Liberators. That is a lot better than I expected. Oh, no! Liberator attacks. Get one volley off. Not enough to kill the mutas. They kind of have to stand in there and take it to really get wrecked as they were previously. But Immortal versus Immortal support with Liberator support for Team Blue. They gotta take out these Liberators somehow. I don't know how they can do it. QC Devil trying to transfer SCVs up to this base, but getting absolutely destroyed by tanks and Zealots. It was a wrong time to do a mass transfer like that. Yeah, maybe mutas can assist. I don't know where they are. Liberators going the opposite direction. Where are you, mutas? Did you all die again? Nope, here they are. Here they are. They have +3 attack and +2 carapace. Not bad stuff indeed. Taking out a command center. Where are your Liberators? Where are they? Here they come. Zergrush is responding quite handily. Going to try to take out another one before the Liberators show up. And they get it. Ah, 2 bases killed by the Mutalisk player. Excellent job. Excellent job, Mr. Slughorn. And once again, managing to get out of there before the Liberators show up. Good angles. Oh. No shots off there, but there are enough Liberators over here with tanks. I like this teamwork exhibited by Team Blue right now. I really do. Liberators just laying waste to this middle line of Slughorn, though. Oh, here's another one. Ready for this one? Oh, Mutas, no! Why are you just hanging out? Oh. Not as many as last time, but still a lot of dead ones. Yeah, I think the fact that maybe Team Red does not have an adequate response to Mutalisks may be their downfall in this game. I like what Team Red is doing. I like their macro. I like their decision making. I like the micro that they're displaying, but it turns out you need something against Liberators. Corruptors would have been good. Would have been very nice indeed. Marines could have been good too. Hydras, I think, are all right. That's a lot of Zealots. That is maxed out Zealot. Yeah. Giant Panda looking good. You can maybe catch these Liberators unawares. No, Zergrush moving them. Zergrush isn't moving them. Mutalisks clearing out a couple more Liberators. Looking fantastic on that side of things. You probably take down this base before the Liberators showed up. But again, just hanging out. Dude, if you are a Mutalisk player, you move them. You are constantly moving them is what you got to do. And do not move them into Liberators. Whatever you do. Whatever you decide to do with your life, do not move them into those Liberators. Alright, so again, Team Blue slowly expanding. Does have this base over here from Luke. Coming up with the Immortal to take out cannons at Habiza's base. Hydra's kind of chasing those Immortals away. Is this more? Where are the Mutas? Here are the Mutas. They are kind of trying to take down this base by Giant Panda. If the Liberators respond in time, though, I don't know about this. I don't know about this. Run! And they're running. They're running right into missile turret and cannon fire, though. Don't do that. Don't do that. There we go. There we go. Tank fire looking good. Soggy Sporks 94 total supply. Looking all right. Ghost versus Liberator. Get out of the circle. Ugh, they all managed to get out of the circle here. Muta's coming in from the... Oh, it's a giant concave here from Team Red. Looking great. Trying to kill everything on the ground while the Immortals are supporting from Habiza. Hydralisks as well. Take out those Liberators. Focus the Liberators. I know the tanks are a juicy target. There we go. Focusing those Liberators right on down. My frame rate is dropping right now. There's a lot of stuff going on, it turns out. So Team Red does win the day on this side, but Team Blue still hanging out on the left side there with Liberators. Once again, Planetary Fortress up for QC Devil. Harder to kill. We dead, says Giant Panda. We dead. I don't know about that. Are your Liberators still alive? Mutalisks crushing bases along this left side. Zergrush losing stuff. Liberators trying to come through here, but the Hydras might be able to get some shots off on them before so many circles of doom. Oh, Hydras, no, don't. Hydras, oh snap. Get out of there, Mutas. Get out of there, Mutas. And they do. None of them die. None of them die to the Liberators that show up like when Daddy gets home with his belt. That is exactly what that is. Hydras and Immortals chasing away Zealots. Again, coming in by yourself, not great. I guess there is some support from Luke here. But in these 4v4 games, if you're attacking by yourself, you're generally going to lose. It turns out more dead Hydras, though. Oh, zzz. Oh, zzz. You keep losing stuff. You keep losing a lot of Hydralisks. Mutalisks juking back in here. Trying to supply block Luke, maybe? I don't know. I mean, he's killing a lot of stuff. That +3 attack giant flock of Mutalisks is scary. 60 Mutas. That may be the most I've seen in a game ever. Kiting with Ghost versus Zealot. I'd love to see some nukes. I'd really love to see some nukes here. Banda losing some stuff here too. Liberators here again. I feel like Slughorn's like learned his lesson thus far. Couple shots. A few Mutas left behind to delay. Oh, allowing the rest to escape. Missile turrets. No, do not stop. Do not stop until you're free of the. All right, still alive. Still no. Get out of there, Slughorn. Go now. Your brethren saved your lives. Gave you time. Okay, good. Okay, good. Running 3 flying command centers for Soggy Sporks. What up? We're just flying around here. Are you trying to bait the Liberators into the... Oh, no. Oh, no. It is here! Remember how he had 60 Mutas? He's down to 22. He's down to 22. Great job there by Zergrush. Coming from the top, from the bottom. Sandwiched the Mutas inside there. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, 18 Mutas in production. Not giving up. Not giving up is our friend TPS Slughorn. QC Devil trying to expand. Team Blue taking that sucker out though. Planetary Fortress versus Zealot. Usually pretty good. This never-ending battle down here in the bottom left still happening. Or left side of the map. A lot of Liberators dying to these Mutas though. Zergrush is at 184 total supply, 144 here for TPS Slughorn. See what you got to do. Just run around and kill stuff. Run around and kill stuff. The Liberators show up, you run away, you come back in and kill some more stuff. That's what you got to do. Stay active. Don't allow yourself to get squished. Don't get aggressive. Don't get too overconfident. Zealot versus Command Center. Repairs. Repairs are up. Is it enough for the Planetary Fortress to deal with +3 Zealots? Do they have shield upgrades too? They have +3 shield upgrades. Bam. Them Zealots are good. Mutalisks killing so many command centers in this game. Can they at least... Yes, they do. Liberators get a couple shots off, but that is fair. That's a fair trade. Weakening the Mutas temporarily with tissue regeneration, not a big deal. Zealots for Giant Panda going to town on Slughorn's bases here. He losing stuff right now. Slughorn, what you at, man? 43 Harvesters still. That's pretty good. QC Devil's down to 1 somehow. 1 total Harvester. Seems bad. Seems real bad. Time to push. Hydra Immortal composition red on the left side. Push in. Do some stuff. Do some stuff. Giant Panda did manage to expand in this area. Team Red owns everything over here, though. Absolutely everything over on this left side is Team Red. Man, this game is good. This game is real, real good. Mutalisks trying to take out them Zealots, but the Liberators show up. Run away! There you go. There you go. Learning how to do this. How to deal with this and do this at the same time. Soggy Spork sending a command center down somewhere, trying to land it here, yep, on this left side. And good luck with that. Liberators almost get the sandwich, but manages to slip right through the middle there. Mr. Mutalisk himself, TPS Slughorn. Why are you up here, Immortal player? What on earth? You trying to kill this base? I guess, and maybe versus the Zealots too. No, get out. Get out. Hydralisks from the left side, forcing Liberators out of there for the most part. Dude, Mutalisk player, do not even engage here. Dude. I'm out. I am out on Mutalisk player. You can't do that. You cannot just engage with fully upgraded Liberators. MVP of the match, Liberator player so far. Absolutely, 100% so far. Has killed so much stuff on the ground. Has killed so much stuff in the air as well. Starting to expand over on this right side. Got the mutas. Purple and teal are dumb. Good game. Oh, dude. Slughorn. Slughorn throwing it out. Actually, who's purple and teal? Can I see that? What colors can I see? No? No. Whatever, man. Yeah, Habiza's mad. Real mad. You suicided yourself into Liberators twice in this game. Twice, Slughorn. Holy schmoly. Okay, that was the turning point right there. I felt like red was in a great position. Fantastic position. But then suicide. Suicide Hydralisks, suicide Mutalisks. Again, this combination of Immortal Liberator pretty good. Pretty good here. Liberator, great unit. QC Devils out. Good game, says Habiza from UVU. And this is left the game as well. Zerg Rush, Luke, Giant Panda, and Soggy Sporks are victorious in our 4v4 mono battle today. Holy shamoly, that was a good one. That was a good 4v4 for sure. Again, the Muta player, good micro, good macro, just bad decision making. I hope from this day forward, I hope Slughorn never again runs Mutalisks into fully upgraded Liberators and just watches them melt, because that's exactly what happens. Again, fantastic play from Liberator player. I felt like Immortal guy, Habiza, again, to get the Cannon Rush out and the Immortals out in 10 minutes was really good from him. Hydralisk player was just in a tough spot. I mean, good against Immortals, not good against Liberators, not good against Zealots, really. Not good against tanks either. I mean, tough place to be. Not very mobile either. Maybe like Hydra drops would have been interesting. Anyway, Team Blue is our victor in a situation where it did not look very good for them, but they pulled it out in the end, and that's going to be it from me. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit the subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.